Ferreira, but as a lot of you like to call me, dewald Ferreira. And, it's actually funny. I was chatting to Felipe earlier this week, and before I decided to join ESADE, and I was still looking around at different business schools. I was looking at the clubs offered, and the Design and Innovation Club was the first club. And one of the main reasons why I joined the ESADE MBA is because this is the club that I wanted to contribute to. And that's why I'm so motivated to join this club. And in some ways, this is a dream come true for me, pitching my vision today to you. So a little bit about me. I've had the opportunity to get to know you guys over the last 2 months, and you know that I'm proudly South African. I'm very proud of the fact to come from exactly the same city as our favorite innovator, Elon Musk, that we claim. And it's also the country that innovated through having the first heart transplant done in 1967. In South Africa, I was a consultant at Deloitte, and I was particularly looking at insurance innovation. So innovation in insurance companies, and how insurance companies need to innovate to stay alive in a changing world. As a lot of you know, I love making music as well, and I love contributing to ESADE through being a co-president of the music club. And a little personal thing is, a month ago I became an uncle, and that's little Daniel. I haven't had the opportunity to meet him yet, as we miss out on a lot of things while we're at ESADE, all in the name of education, right? Lastly, I want to share with you something that none of you know yet, but I was lucky enough to launch something completely out of my comfort zone about 3 years ago with my brother, a wedding venue. And we were responsible for designing the building as well as the brand for that, and innovating in the wedding industry, which is totally different from what my experience is. And the building is now recently complete, and that's what it looks like. And hopefully, my next role would be to lead you as the president of the Design and Innovation Club. All right, so enough about me and more about you. So, what are the strategic objectives? Firstly, career access. So, one thing that I've realized from the ESADE MBA is that the ESADE MBA is an MBA with a difference. All right, we have people that want to become writers. There's one in my group that wants to be the president of Columbia. We have psychologists, and we have DJs, and just shows that the MBA profile is changing, and the reasons for pursuing an MBA is changing. And at the same time, businesses' needs are changing as businesses realize that in order to survive in a changing world, design thinking is absolutely key. So career access, I want to create career access for all ESADE students. Another strategic objective is to elevate leading futures. So to take leading futures from a club initiative to an ESADE, flying an ESADE flag, a market-leading innovation conference. Thirdly, I know a lot of you joined out of interest because it sounds sexy, the design and innovation, but at least when you go into an interview, you want to say, I have some experience in design and innovation and innovating. All right, so looking at workshops, leveraging the Ramblers of Innovation that's been recently built down here, but also in-company workshops. The board that I'm going to go over quickly, so yes, Wasa, we will have our standard and very important roles. But something a little bit different, I want 2 board positions specifically focused on career development. One within industry and one leveraging our current alumni network. And another change that I would like to propose is to have a dedicated president to Leading Futures as we take Leading Futures from a club initiative to something that is ESADE-wide. First steps, my version of the 90 days. First, needs and ideas assessment. I want to find out exactly why you wanted to join this club and exactly what your ideas are that you want to bring to this club. Establish the board and ensure a smooth handover. As Chelsea mentioned, the previous board did a great job and we want to leverage them as much as possible. So I'd like to thank you for your time.
Time for one question.
Yeah.
What's the main role of President of Leading Futures would be like?
Yeah. So one of the struggles that took place this year with launching Leading Futures was that a lot of board members, and Felipe can talk to this, is that a lot of board members had to go away because of exchange or because of internship. All right. So that is a bit of a struggle. But if we can assign a dedicated board member that can start working on leading futures now. So finding sponsors for leading futures, finding speakers for leading futures, and having full control in terms of the format of what leading futures would look like next year.
Thank you, Dewald.
Thank you.